Aloha, it's good seeing you. Next week, come in early if you could come in 5 minutes, 10 minutes early. We'll try to make up that time from talking. The idea today is when we're going through these chord constructions, what we do is we kind of learn everything in the key of C. I've shown us that if we move this up, we then need a bar. We're always thinking like a minor third away. So this chord would be our C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. This is another way to play this E major or this E major. Now having a low G string that allows you to hear these inversions and name them as such differently. So for me, when I play a G major, the highest note is the G, the lowest note is the C. So this is a G major that uses a D, so it's got the fifth of the chord being the root, meaning this G that we play is our standard G. It's not a root position G for me. For you it would be though with your lower G string, of course. When we move this up a whole step and then turn it into a minor, just like we talk about whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Well, when we do whole step and turn it into a minor, we get an A minor. For me, I've got a G. This is an A minor 7. You've got a G. That low G then makes it a second or a third inversion because you're using the seventh of the chord. When I move up to B and have this G, B in correlation to B, B, D, F sharp, my brain blanked out. B, D, and F sharp. What happens is we find ourselves playing up here on the D, F sharp, and then B. And when you tab them all out from places and notes that you know, like C, D, A, B, B flat, A, and then F from F major to F sharp. So when you check yourself doing chords you already know in different inversions, you're able to like see how going from one F major to another F major to another F major to another F major helps us move up the fretboard with chords. It's called the cage system. Here's what G looks like. G, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and then rather than having here and having a minor, we flatten this one to have a flat 5. I like to just play the whole bar, skip a fret and a finger, and play the top note. It's hard on this uke. I haven't played this uke in a while. And then go right back to our chord, the G. That gives us G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, and then G. So, having gone through that, you can do that in every single fingering. I would suggest starting with single notes. Do the next string. And the next string. And when you put them all together, you get the triads. Heck, even try the diads. Those are just major or minor third. Have fun with that this week. And then the other song that we want to do on page 141 is called Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee. This is Beethoven, and we know it by another name of Ode to Joy. The concentration this week is sight reading. Go to the bottom of the page, make sure you're in the right key, and go through the process of seeing an A natural goes to a B flat, our only flat in the key of F. F major, G minor. We now know our A minor as being this, or A minor. B flat major, C major, D minor, and E diminished. C7. Just the same in the key of C that a G7 is a B diminished. E diminished is a C7. Every time we take that 5, we call it a 5 dominant. In the key of F, F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major, C major, C major. Moving this down a half step gives us a C major 7. And moving it down one more half step gives us bar chord with this C7. C7 when we play legato notes, where we want the tone to keep going, we play it like this. C7 where we want to make it staccato, we play like the bar chord here. You could also play what looks like a G major at the 7th fret and then turn it into what looks like a G7. Thusly, C7. These are all your inversions. I urge you, or I behoove you, to find out what the names of these inversions are and start putting them to memory, because that's kind of where scales go from. If I played an F major to a G major to a C7 back to an F, if that F up top, C7, back to F. F major, G minor, A minor, B flat major. You can go through the process of seeing these through the eyes of C at F. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, C. But those aren't the names of those notes. It's F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, then F again. It's good seeing you today. Aloha.